Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Super Monday Night Combat Commentary. For this commentary, I'm going to be playing as support because everybody else went ahead and picked non-defenders, and usually when this happens I'll pick a defender and then my team will get wrecked because I'm a support and I can't really do a whole lot without competent teammates, and then we will lose. But in this instance, I know Snurks, and I know that he's a good chess, and so I'm like, okay, well, I got at least one person on my team that's good. So worst case scenario, I can pocket him the whole time. He can run around and just Tommy gun the shit out of everyone, and hopefully the other three people can handle one lane by themselves. So. But yeah, I've seen a lot of these players before, and I'm very, very wary of Stiltskins because he's a very competent assassin and I am a support, so that means he's going to run at me the whole time and massacre me with his katana. And so I have to make sure that I keep my eyes open and I am stick near teammates or at least my turret, otherwise it's going to be a dead me. Yeah, probably should have went combat girl, but I just like support better. I don't know what it is. I like the hurt gun a lot better than the nail gun because of the slow, and I just like that he heals better. His burst damage tool is far better than the airstrike. The airstrike is pretty good in it, but it has its weaknesses. While the giant lasers, basically you're just shooting an Oldsmobile down a full lane instantly, so that's gonna do a bunch of damage, and it's much easier to land. Admittedly, the airstrike does wreck faces during grapples because you grapple somebody, then it's like a GG no re. Because that airstrike, that's going to be a ground zero. Now, I threw that airstrike off to the right because I thought if I threw it right on her, she would move. So I threw it to her right so maybe she would hear the noise, assume that the airstrike was coming, and then start moving towards her base. But we all saw how that went. It didn't. It didn't went. That's how it went. Right there, I hurt gun the bot a little bit just to tag it, and then I'm going to back up to heal this bot because I'm going to get health. I'm going to throw my turret down here, and then I don't know what the assassin's doing here. She's just being a silly goose. My turret is up. I'm going to go ahead and overclock, and she's going to focus on doing nothing but shooting my turret, and I'm misplacing my airstrike. What you're going to have to want to do is if you want to airstrike over there, you're going to have to hit that wall, that back wall, so throw your airstrike against that back wall. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to hit the overhang up directly above it. So throw it up just against that wall, and it should hit them and do the damage that you want. Like right there, see, it's against the wall, boom, and then he gets hit by it. So that is what you want to do. Now right here, I should be healing Snurks, but I'm not because I'm stupid. And he's going to call me out on it, and then I'm going to pull my head out of my ass. See how he's all hurt and stuff, and he's like, give me health, dude. Oh no. Yeah, you know what? Get grappled, son. What are you doing, dude? Get out of here with that shotgun. Don't get away. No, he got away. Fucking boo. Alright, well, he needs health, so there he is. He's calling me out of being stupid, and I'm like, oh, you're right about that, but let's do the healing. So I heal him up. And now that he's full health, I'm going to hurt gun this bot, and I'm not going to heal him anymore. You can, whenever there's nothing better to do, go ahead and overheal teammates, but overhealing is not going to get you any money. So you're probably better off just healing bots and tagging and hurting bots. That's going to be doing more for you in the long run than just overhealing someone. Overhealing is fine if you ain't got anything better to do or the situation dependent, but more likely than not, you're going to want to just top them off and then say good day to you, sir. Give them a tip of your hat, and then be on your way. Right here, I'm very dangerously by myself. I'm trying to figure out a good way of getting over there. I see I'm aware of Stiltskin's location, so I'm going to throw a airstrike and hit him with it. I just want to get close enough that to my turret that if he charges me, I can get to it without having to worry about getting massacred. And I go ahead and I pick my turret up because I don't want him to destroy it, and I'll just have a nice a lower cooldown. And since my whole team left this lane, it's basically me, and I'm like, okay, I gotta stop them from getting Annie or Shelly, and I'm like, come on, we gotta get the Shelly. And thank God Snurks comes and we can do some work now, because now that all my teammates showed up, we can easily buy the Shelly. And if I didn't have my my airstrike on not on cooldown, they would have had the Shelly. Not entirely sure why I ground zeroed that guy. He was definitely going to be dead, so I might as well have saved it. But I do get a oh no, I called that out to that guy using voice chat, but it was too late. And so since he's dead, I'm going to run away because I do not want to fight an assassin one-on-one. No, I believe the Annie is going to be up relatively soon. I'm looking for a good place to place my fire base. I threw my airstrike there because I thought this gunner would back up. And I don't want to start hurting him until my fire base is set up, and then I'm going to try to hit him with the airstrike, and I'm going to overclock, and my turret is going to massacre him. He's going to try to run away, but he's not going to get away. He's going to get juiced, but he's not going to pop it because he's a dope. All right, now they're already setting up at this point. They have their turrets all right there, so I'm going to airstrike the turret. It's not going to do a whole lot. And now that the Annie's up and all their defenders are there, it's time to try to set up myself. I'm going to put my firebase right here, hopefully to weed these guys out. I'm hoping it'll shoot them from where it's located. That way they'll push them further back. This guy's completely oblivious. He's going to get grappled and he's going to get killed. I have no idea how he didn't see me. I'm just completely in the dark. Alright, now I think they might be backed up because of the firebase. I'm not entirely sure. Both of these guys are almost dead. This guy's going to get grappled and you're dead. Totally worth it. She's going to grapple me. But that's alright because that's not going to kill me if she chases me away from the turrets. And that's just good news for me. She's not going to kill me because I'm going to kite the shit out of her with those jump pads. And I'm just going to run towards my teammates and hurt gunner the whole time. Now that she's popped her juice, the assassin is going to do some bad stuff to her. I'm going to ground zero her and then airstrike jump away. And I don't know why the gunner did not get knocked back. Like you saw that he got hit by the airstrike, but he didn't get knocked back. Is it possible to deploy and then buy the annihilator? Because that would keep you from getting knocked off of the thing. I don't think so. I don't know why you would be able to, but I most certainly haven't checked it. So you might be able to deploy and then keep airstrikes from knocking you off. That's a terrible airstrike. It's going to hit the level above it. This guy's got juice, so I'm not too worried about him, but I want to make sure that he doesn't waste his juice by getting killed at low health. So I'm going to, now that he's juicing, it's going to be dead Z time for this guy. I'm going to hurt gun him so he can't run away, and then the gunner is not going to kill him, so I don't know what his deal is. But that's okay. I'm pushing back far enough that we can get the Shelly, and that's all I really care about. I tried to use the enemy supports airstrike to airstrike jump, but I kind of mistimed it. It's more difficult if you aren't the airstrike-y. Oh, okay, here we go. Shotgun time. Yeah, getting eaten in the gut. Blammo. No, he's not going to get. Oh, he does get the churro, which is unfortunate. Oh no, I'm not yelling out for help. I need help, guys. So now it's hurt gun time. It's jump around like a lunatic time. And you see what I did right there? I moved forward and I jumped in a circle, and you're going to want to be very unpredictable whenever you're fighting an assassin and you're jumping. Because if you just back up and they're just going to roll straight into you and grapple you. It's really easy to do that. So don't be stupid. You want to serpentine, all right? I can't stress that information enough. You have to pretend like you're an ocelot and just use the serpentine pattern in order to escape bullets. And then right there earlier, what I did was, as I went up a jump, I threw an airstrike. That's a tip I gave in a previous video where an assault followed me up and got killed on Loco Moco, but then I apply it here once again. Anytime you're going to go up a lift and somebody's going to chase you, throw an airstrike down, because that's going to mean they're going to run right into your trap and they're going to take a bunch of damage, and you could easily turn the tides where they're going to kill you and now you're going to kill them. I'm like, hey Snurks, there's an assassin behind us. I just wanted you to know. And I saw the assassin, so the very first thing I did was I told Snurks, and then I also ran right at him in order to avoid getting massacred. Oh, I'm trying to get the grapple, but I push her away, so that's good. Snurks has decent health, so he wasn't in the red, so I didn't have to worry about it. I overclocked my firebase because I saw that he was going up there, and I knew I had placed my firebase there. So if I overclocked it, he wasn't going to be able to stick around and cheese the shit out of it because he had been taking far too much damage. He could have cloaked and done it, but then he would have been also wasting cloak, and anybody could have came up and grappled him, and then would have been GG for him. Snurks takes a ground zero, but I heal him up good, and he also, I believe, roars, so He goes over to that lane, and I'm just going to come and not do that. And then he's going to... Oh, he's almost dead. Oh, okay. That was a close one. Oh, and right there's a little shortcut you can take and straight into the jungle. I'm not entirely sure why I went straight into the jungle that way, but you can do that, so it's a trick nonetheless. I should have airstriked this guy first, but I'm going to get grappled, and I just positioned myself. I hold left the whole time because I know that that if I hold... that there's a... the jungle's there, and I don't want to fall in between the jump pad and the jungle and hit those glass walls and fall off the map. So I'm just holding back. Oh, I'm holding away, which is something you're usually not doing whenever you're getting throw grappled. I'm holding away in order to clear that little canyon. Our gunner is being a silly goose. Hopefully Pinkie Pie will get the kill, and she does. Yeah, all right. Now I can drop down there. The gunner's gonna chase me, I believe. Nope. Okay, never mind. If he had, he would have got a face full of bullet surprise. Come up here. Come up here. Where you at, dude? Hey, it's a combat girl. Get grappled, son. Now, I'm aware that I have a latency where she's going to do exactly that. So I'm trying not to, you know... I knew she was going to be able to grapple me before I could do anything about it, but I had juice, so I wasn't worried about it. I airstrike their money ball because I hate it, even despite the fact that it doesn't have its shields down. Pinkie Pie is going to jump around and be crazy. I'm going to try to take out this combat girl. She's going to chase me down, and I'm going to get a ground zero, I believe, right there. And she's going to die from it, because I'm the best. What I was doing there was a mistake. I should have been doing that. It was a huge waste of time, because I did not have any ranged weapons in order to like really hit her behind her her fucking oh my god, missiles, the rocket turret. So that was dumb of me. We're going to get a kill on the Megabeth because instead of just running away, she decides to be a silly goose. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my turret and airstrike it at the same time. That way the Stillskins gets a bunch of damage. And my turret doesn't get destroyed. And I get a kill for my smartness, I guess. If you see an assassin doing that, and you can, if it's like half health or lower, you can just airstrike it and pick it up. And then if you throw an airstrike and then pick it up, what'll happen is they'll stick around to try to destroy it. The airstrike will hit them, and then you'll have picked it up off the ground, and then you'll kill them in that fashion that I just showed you. Placing my turret there, it's not the best of positions. It's an okay position because it's kind of hard to see it. Despite the fact there's a clear wall there, it kind of has a low profile, and there's like a ridge across the very bottom of that, across that, I guess just the polycarbonate, the bulletproof polycarbonate, that little blue thing. That kind of hides it a little bit. So I might surprise somebody who's not very aware of their surroundings. Now SMNC is over here juicing, so I'm gonna go start throwing airstrikes. Oh, and then I pushed the combat girl. Right now, what I should have done is I should have been more aware. I could have pushed her into a grapple, because the airstrike, of course, as everyone knows, has knockback. And if you throw an airstrike behind somebody, just be aware of what's going. Just be ready for the follow up. Like, you know, you're going to want to hit confirm, if I can steal a fighting game term. You're going to airstrike, and then whenever you land the airstrike, just be prepared and use your wits to then land the goddamn grapple as they get launched right into your range. That's going to do a bunch of burst damage, and they're not going to be happy about it. Now right here, Stillskins. Oh, what a nice ring out throw by that guy. That was nice. Stillskin's going to get snuck up on. He's playing very, very poorly this game, which I attribute to my team being very, very competent, working together, as well as his team being stupid, and also he took a lot of unnecessary risks. I take an airstrike there. I was trying to stick near SMNC and heal him up, but I just... does he die? No, that wasn't him that died. But eventually he gets out of my range, and I can't do anything. But oh, another ground zero. Oh, this combat girl is not a fan of fucking ground zeros all day. I was not, as a support, I'm never too concerned about getting kills. I'm mostly concerned about getting assists, which is why I will just constantly heal. If somebody's fighting another person, I'll either hurt gun that person in order to slow them down so they can't escape if they're a fast class, or I'll just heal my teammates because that gives you it gives you, oh no, I'm trying to heal you. I can't get to you in time. Oh no, fucking shit. I can't do however shotgun that guy in the face. Oh no, there's an assault assassin. Oh, thank God for oats. I love oats. You're a rich girl, and you gone too far, but no, it don't matter anyway. Hall & Oates, that's that joke, okay? Remember how I always sing? That's another one. Oh! That missile barely hit me, but yeah, that's a Hall & Oates joke. There's no Hall in this match, but there is an Oates, and so I can still make that joke. Just do a very poor job of it. Now, I abandoned the shit out of Oates because I hate him. And no, because he's not near the money ball and I am, so I'm going to help him with the team that is hurting the money ball. And we're going to win the game. It was a relatively quick match. It was a bit of a stomp, but I was playing as support and I wasn't taking part in the stomping, so there you go. I do, however, go flawless, which is, I don't know. I don't really understand how Stiltskin just didn't absolutely wreck me. I guess I just sucked towards my teammates, and he was preoccupied with other people. But I ended up going 10, 0 deaths, 11 assists, only 49 bot kills, but I healed a bunch of people, so I ended up having plenty of money, and also I got a lot of kills for support. Anyways, that's this gameplay, guys. If you like to give it a like rating, if you want to see more of these gameplays, I would suggest you subscribe, and take it easy.